to another episode of Driven and Focused. Today I have my good friend Samantha Clarke with me today.
Hi everyone.
And she's going to have you just racing to your notebook, like just jotting down something. In fact, get your notebook right now to take notes on what she has to say. So please, just tell them a little bit about your beautiful, amazing self.
Thank you. So I'm Samantha Clarke. I'm a wedding and portrait photographer, and I'm based in Toronto, but I travel all over the world to shoot weddings. I'm also a lawyer by day, and so I'm basically always busy. So I'm so happy to be interviewed by this amazing woman, and yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
Okay, so first of all, you are a professional photographer.
Yes.
You don't just do this like, oh, you know, I dabble with a little bit of the camera work. Like, you are seriously professional,
Yeah.
Amazing. How are you able to be a professional photographer that is hired and people fly you all over the world?
Yes.
And also be a lawyer? Like, how does that happen?
How does it happen? So from day one, I've always been a multi-passionate person. So in other words, I was never just satisfied with doing one thing.
Okay.
So I was playing sports when I was younger. I was playing music. I was, always busy, and I think my mom had a big role in that, keeping me out of trouble. And then in terms of photography, I always had a passion for it.
Okay.
Mainly, I love being in front of the camera. So that's where it all started.
Okay.
And then naturally, I just got interested in being able to use that passion to help people, so to capture their special moments. And then helping people in other ways has also been important to me, so I thought by being a lawyer that I would be able to help people even more.
Okay.
So I just literally balance the two and use my weekends to, shoot weddings, and use my days to, do the lawyer 9 to 5.
That is awesome. So you're doing that, like both,
Yeah.
you basically have 2 full-time jobs, right?
Okay. I don't.
You do.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay, yeah.
How do you still have a social life? Because you have, we're not trying to put all her business out there, but you got a both, right?
I do.
So you kind of have to have, like, separate time for him and...
Yes.
Yeah.
So, luckily, with being your own boss as a photographer, you're able to call the shots, basically. So I'm able to determine my schedule for myself.
Okay.
So I try to block off certain dates in my calendar where it's like I'm not booking anything. So like my wedding anniversary, my birthday, my husband's birthday, my family, I try to make time for them. And I think that's really important. Otherwise, you burn out, you're tired, you're angry. People are just, irritating for no reason. So you have to take those times for yourself, for sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, you also have some exciting things coming up. Some workshops, right?
I do. So it's funny you mentioned that. I'm in the process of trying to teach others to get better at their craft, and even just balance having a day job and having a creative passion. So I have a YouTube channel, and
All the links are down below.
I'm finally getting in front of the camera, which is something I'm not totally comfortable with, but I realize I just want to help people. So if it means I'm a little bit uncomfortable, I'm okay with that.
She's a pro.
But honestly, photography is such an awesome medium, and so if there's any way, and I'm self-taught, I didn't go to school for it, so
because you are so amazing. Like,
you know what, it's a lot of practice. So I took my brother, my sister, my mom, anyone I could get in front of my camera. I was like, can I shoot you, can I do this? And that's how I really got better. It was just practice, y'all. You guys can do it too. So in terms of workshops, that's something I've always wanted to do. So I'm hoping to do one in 2016 spring.
Okay.
And that will be a lot of fun because I know a lot of people need that hands-on approach to teaching, as opposed to just saying, read the manual or check out this article. People need to get in there and practice for themselves. So I just want to provide that for people interested in getting started. And it's all about connection and helping people. So I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. Now, you mentioned that you're self-taught, right?
Yes.
And a lot of people, they go into something, they have a passion, they say, oh, I really want to be a photographer. So they get the camera, they get all the expensive lenses, because that's stuff in the street. Okay?
Yes.
They do all the stuff, and then they practice for like one day, and they're like, I suck, I'm done.
Yes.
How long did you practice to kind of get better at your craft?
I've been doing this for a solid 6 years now. And so, and even now, at the point I'm at now, I still feel like I have a lot to learn.
Okay.
So, I know that feeling though. You just want to pick up your camera and just start
Taking
doing
amazing
it,
photos.
right?
Yeah.
And it can be discouraging. You look at your work and you probably compare yourselves to other people. And to be honest, that's the worst thing you can do. And you just have to sort of compare yourself to yourself. So if you see an improvement in your work from day one to a year later, be proud and invest in learning opportunities. So invest in having a mentor or having an online course or something.
Okay.
That helped me a lot. I had mentors. I had people that I could look up to in a positive way, and that helps.
Okay.
That helps a great deal.
And that brings me to another question. How do you find a mentor? Because I always say, get a mentor, like have somebody you can talk to whenever you're down or give you advice. But how do you find a mentor if you're going into a new field?
Yes. So mentorship, to be honest, I think is a two-way street.
Okay.
So not only is your mentor pouring into you, but you're finding a way to help your mentor.
Right.
So if you find someone that you relate to on a level, so for example, you both love photography, you're both involved in it, reach out to them, send them an email and say, hey, I'm interested in learning from you and this is what I can offer. A lot of times people think mentorship is a one-way street. Give, and you take and then you just go and do your own thing.
Exactly.
For me, I like when people approach me and say, I can help you in this way and I'm looking to gain this. So it's like I'm not losing anything in investing in you. I also do provide one-on-one mentorship for people that want to get that, just ask a few questions, learn about different things. But finding a mentor is not easy. It's a lot about personalities.
Yeah.
So true. Matching. So I would say just reach out. And one thing I have to say is just because someone doesn't respond to you doesn't mean they don't like you or they're mean or they're just busy. So send them another email. Send them another email and say, hey, it's me again. I really want to do this. Can we work together? Can you tell me about the options? But that helps so much. It saves you so much time if you just talk to people that actually can guide you a little bit. That helped me.
I totally agree. I would not be where I am, and not to say I'm like some huge person or anything, but I had a lot of mentors. Even when I was a journalist, I had like 3 mentors that I could call on. They helped me get better jobs and everything. So mentorship is important. Now let's talk a little bit about cameras. I don't want this interview to be too long, but photography is a huge world. Okay. Now, cameras aren't cheap. Lenses aren't cheap.
No.
What did you start off with? You got the Holy Grail camera right here.
I do. So now I shoot with the Canon 5D Mark II. And I have my favorite lens on. It's the 50mm 1.2 camera. So it took me a while to get here. I didn't start out with this.
Right.
I actually started out with a Sony PowerShot, those silver little point and shoot. And I would be on vacation. I would be doing everything with that camera. And funny enough, someone dropped my camera. And it broke. And my heart broke, at that moment.
Who did that to you?
It was, I won't call out names. But you know what? I'm so glad that person broke my camera because it made me... it stepped up my game.
Okay.
It made me invest in a
okay.
DSLR. I started out with a Pentax starter camera. It was sort of like a Canon Rebel.
Oh, okay.
Then I got the Canon Rebel, and I used the Canon Rebel for a really long time, and I just got really nice lenses, and I rented lenses actually.
I need to get into that.
Yes,
okay.
Renting, you guys, is a good start because they are expensive, and you may not need to buy 10 lenses. You may just need 3 or 4 that you go to. So when you rent, you get to try it out, see if you like it. So I did that, and then I bought the Mark II, and I've rented the Mark III, and just amazing equipment. But yeah, start with renting though. You don't have to spend $10,000.
Right.
Okay, so that's my advice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this interview is going to be kind of long because we kind of went all over the place. So what would you give? What advice would you give to an aspiring photographer?
My main advice is go out and make opportunities for yourself. Point blank. I think a lot of times we wait for things to happen.
We want it to just fall into our lap.
It's not going to.
It's not going to, girl.
It's not.
It's not.
Go out there, make a shoot happen. Whether it's friends, family, cousins, start small and then make those shoots happen. Get a makeup artist, collaborate with people. There are so many talented stylists, makeup artists, and you can connect with people on Instagram. That's what I did.
And Model Mayhem, right?
Yes, yeah. Model Mayhem is a great resource. And then just start shooting, get out there, and make the opportunities. I think that takes a lot of initiative. You gotta send those emails. You gotta send those follow-up emails.
Yeah.
People are busy. It's not that they don't want to work with you. It's just that life gets busy.
Yeah.
But that's my number one piece of advice.
Okay.
Get out there.
What else do you want to say to the people?
Follow me. I have started a lot more education and teaching because photography has changed my life. I feel like it's opened so many doors. Even in my law career, photography has opened doors for me. It's so crazy. I could talk about it. So maybe I'll do a video on my channel about that.
Absolutely.
But there's so much positivity that comes out of being creative. So if you have a passion for it, just go out and do it. And you can keep up with me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I share all my all my work and little pieces of advice as well.
She has, like I said, she has awesome videos. I mean, she's so sweet. Like, this is not just like a facade. Like, oh, I'm just gonna be sweet on camera and then turn it off and I'm gonna be like, okay, I have to go, sorry. Like, I have a life. You know, she's super sweet.
Oh my god!
And I actually
so nice.
like a vlog that I did when I first came to Toronto. She hit me up and we hung out. She like showed me the entire city.
It was so cold.
Oh god,
do you remember that?
Oh, I remember.
We were freezing.
So cold.
Trying to be cute, but we were freezing.
But it was fun though. We had a really good time. And I tried roti for the first time. Everybody made fun of me. Did you see those comments?
I hate reading comments, to be honest.
They're like, you are looking so funny. You're trying to eat that roti.
But honestly, wasn't it good though? I could have a roti right now.
That's an idea. I'm not leaving till 5.
There you go.
But anyway, I will post all her links down below. Make sure you check her out again.
Thank you.
She's amazing. I mean, so tough. She's amazing. But anyway, I will talk to you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you were inspired. Check Samantha out, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Work your way up to it. Not everything has to be like 0 to 100. Right. To start, especially women of color, please just start. It's beyond